everybody, welcome back. On the agenda for this video, we are prepping for another market. I have 3 more coming up this season. So I need to double check my inventory because I had a market last week. So I need to take a look at what I sold and determine if I need to restock anything before my next market next week. If you guys are in Maryland and you want to stop by and say hi, check out my website. There's a link on there that says upcoming in-person events, and you guys can see where I'm going to be over the next 2 months. So, like I said, my next market is next Saturday. I need to create sample labels. So sometimes when I have leftover products, I put the rest of it, these are the body creams, I put the rest of it in a jar like this. And that is the same for my soaps. So if you can see, in the soaps, I have a little teeny label explaining what it is. Oh, actually, this is one of the old body butter ones. But you can see the little label. I put them in these bags and I give them out as samples either while I'm in person at an event or when I have online orders. I throw a couple samples in there. So for these body creams, I need to make some labels, little labels like this. I print them, cut them with the Cricut. So I need to get these packaged up and labeled. So that's one thing I need to do to prep for the market. I also am getting ready to launch the Christmas scents, not the Christmas scents, the winter scents. So I already have the soaps done, but I need to make the matching body cream and sugar scrubs to go with them. So I'm going to work on that today and bring you guys along with me. Looking down at my notes here to make sure I don't forget anything. And I also need to do some updates on my website. I am bringing back self-care bundles. I had those back when I had whipped body butters, but now that I've transitioned to the body creams, I need to update the website and bring the bundles back. So I already made the product descriptions on the website, but I need to take pictures of all of the products, the soap, the scrub, and the body cream. So I'll do photos today and then get those photos on the website and then make those bundles active on my website. So I think that is pretty much it for the agenda for this video. Yeah, that's it. So stay tuned, guys. Let's get into everything we have to get done. Hopefully I can get it all done today. If not, we'll finish it up over the next few days. All right, so first thing I need to do before I make anything is check inventory. So I can't remember everything I sold last week, so I need to double check that. And then I will get started on restocking anything that I need to restock. So let's start there. All right, so I think the major thing I want to get done today, I already did the inventory. I'm going to do computer work today, and I think I'm going to save making products for tomorrow. So now I'm going to go into Canva, design the little labels for the samples, and also design the, I might have already did it, the body cream labels for the winter scents. And I'm going to double check the sugar scrubs. I feel like I created those labels when I created everything else. So if I did, then I will pop to my office and print all that stuff out. And then the sample labels, I'll go over to the Cricut and have them cut it. And I think that's what I'm going to do for right now. Then I'm going to take me a break and get me some lunch because I'm hungry. I may come back a little later this afternoon and make some things. If not, I'll make stuff tomorrow. All right, it's the next day. I did not get a chance to come back down here yesterday. I spent most of the day doing computer work. I updated the product listings on the website for the winter scents. And what else did I do? I made all of the product labels and I got those printed out. So now I'm down here and I'm going to get started on making the winter body creams and the sugar scrubs. And then we'll get those labeled and take pictures of all the winter products. So that's what's on the agenda for today. All right, so we're going to let this batch cool down and thicken up a little bit before I add the preservative and fragrance oils. And then I'm going to get started on making the next batch. We are back. It's been a couple days since I made the body creams for the winter collection. I had a craft fair, so paused making things until I was done with the craft fair. So now we're back, and I'm going to complete the collection and make the sugar scrubs today. And then we'll need to do a photo shoot and get ready for those to launch. So let's get the scrubs mixed up, get the labels on everything, and then do the photo shoot. So we have the first batch all mixed up, and I'm going to do something a little ambitious here. I'm going to try to do 2 colors. I've never done a sugar scrub in 2 colors before, but The soaps for these, at least 2 out of the 3 winter scents, I want to do 2 colors. One of them, the soap itself, is the natural tan color with swirls of pink and purple. So I'm going to try to do the scrub in a layer of pink and a layer of purple. And then one of my other ones is the natural tan and like a reddish kind of. That one's supposed to be a that's the vanilla mint. So I'm gonna leave the natural tan, and then I'm transitioning over to natural colorants. So the cotton candy is gonna be a tan and pink instead of red. So we'll see how that turns out. But let's do the first one here. So for pink, I have rose kaolin clay, and then I'm going to do the kaolin clay in the whole batch. And then to make the purple, I'm going to split half of it off and add in some indigo. So let's see if this turns out the way I am envisioning it. So stay tuned. So I think the pink turned out pretty good. I'm going to split some of this off and add in a little bit of indigo and see if color theory here we can get purple. I am very happy with the way these turned out. So I'm gonna let them set up a little, get a little bit more firm, and then I will scoop them into the jars. But while I'm waiting for these to set up, I will start on the next one, which is going to be the vanilla mint. So let's get this mixed up. All right, this sat for a little while, so let's scoop it and see how it turns out. I'm hoping that the colors don't bleed. This is also my first time letting it thicken up a little bit so I can scoop it into the jar. But I am loving the colors. I love it. All right, last batch of the day is iceberry. So I'm going to get the oils and butters melted for that one. And then I will scoop the vanilla mint into jars. So let's get the last one done. All right, last one. Time to get iceberry in the jar. I think these turned out great. I'm so excited. All right, this is the end result. Look at how pretty it turned out. I didn't get the cotton candy, not cotton candy, candy cane swirl like I wanted, but the colors turned out beautiful. So I tried to do the whole cotton candy thing. Not cotton candy. Why do I keep saying cotton candy? Candy cane. But didn't work out. Oh well. But I am very, very happy with how these colors turned out. Look at that. Oh, I think these go so good with the soaps. And the fact that these are natural colorants. So that's what I'm transitioning everything in my business to. I still have some stuff that I used mica powder, and once that's sold out, it's sold out. And I will transition everything over to a natural color. So I'm very, very happy with this. But I will let these all cool off and then get the lids on them, get the labels on them, and do the photo shoot. Everything is all packaged up. Time for the photo shoot. All right, photo shoot's all done. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.